Hey NES Block, I'm still here. Let's do some NES Gauntlet, because why not? It's a lot of fun. Alright. We are going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So we're doing the fastest category available. The elf runs fast. And we're going to take all the shortcuts possible. We're going to try for the other glitches that may or may not happen, but... And we're going to do as many manipulations as the game will allow. So. First part is very straightforward. Just follow the path. Just run through everything. You won't die. There's plenty of food along the way, and the correctly exiting treasure rooms fill up your health to the maximum, so it's all good. We don't even need any treasure. And just to confirm what I did on the main title screen is I did a manipulation for the vault code at the end. Well, I don't actually have to collect the codes. So how about that? I already know what my password will be, assuming I did it correctly, which we will find out in about 30 seconds. Probably not even. So I get to the end of this treasure room. We're going to hope that my continue code ends with I, or starts with I, rather. And it does not. I did a soft reset. I don't know why it didn't work. I did.
Try it again.
Oh, let's try it again. Yeah, let's try it again. No, that's alright. That's alright. Well, the L is what you get if you don't soft reset at the start, but I thought I did. I guess I let the intro play. That probably screwed it up. Alright, well, you know. Live and learn, I always say. That's part of the 20-minute estimate. I wanted to do the first minute and a half over again. I didn't do it very well.
You're really good for it.
It is. Just,
really worth watching.
Yeah, running through everything. You can see the reason why I can run through everything is that there's a power in the game called fight power. It's not an actual stat in the game. Despite the fact that there's a potion that increases your fight power, despite it not being a stat actually in the game. But apparently when you run into something, the game does a calculation and says you can run straight through this. Or try again, and then it waits a little bit. So, there's no good way to manipulate that I'm aware of. Maybe someday, but today is not that day. Alright, so let's see. Got a better exit this time. Hey, we did it right! Alright. So the I at the start of the continue code guarantees me that the password will say God Boner. Don't ask why. Apparently it's very important. Shout outs to the Gauntlet community who has decided that is the best password. For obvious reasons. Shout outs to also those who 30 years ago figured out that your vault code is dependent on the first character in your continue code. I don't know who did all the data mining to figure that out, but shout outs to you. Whoever you are out there. Alright, so that's the end of World 1. There are 5 worlds. Now in World 2, pretty much the world, you see a change in the background. It's not much more than that. That's, you know. You'll see some worlds have special features, like World 4 is somewhat in the ocean, so you can't see the walls. The 5th world, if you're playing co-op, your shots stun your co-op partner. That's always fun. Well, I tried to do a glitch called Flow Key, and I failed. So, what can you do? It's a very frame-perfect trick. If you open 2 doors, 1 frame apart, the game gets very confused and gives you 255 keys. I didn't do that. So, I'm going to have to collect all the keys as I would normally. But it's fine. I think we figured out it saves like 10 seconds in one run to get Flow Key, so not a big deal. And you can see some levels have multiple exits. And in some cases, they actually take you to different levels. This level does not do that. It just has 5 exits and they all take you to the same spot. So no need to figure out which one's your favorite, just pick the closest one. But if you do pick an exit to a level you don't want to go to, that can be a problem because then you might be in a level which we skip for reasons, such as high enemy density and lack of key items. And I picked up a super shot a few levels ago that goes through everything except death, pretty much. And acid puddles. But everything else, just, and all other monsters and destroyable walls, destroyable blocks, food, potions, everything. It just destroys everything. Very useful to destroy key doors without needing keys. That's we probably save over 10 keys in the run just from using super shots to open key doors. And you'll also see me shoot a treasure chest later on that has death in it that's blocking an exit. So that's always fun. The manipulations I was mentioning before, there are manipulations for the treasure rooms, because every treasure room has between 8 and 22 options for where the exit can be. And later on in the run, it'll be very, very important to get those, because we may not exit certain treasure rooms without the manipulations. So we will hope for the best. This level is the most important level. It has the speed upgrade potion, which is in that chest I just opened up right over there. So we can go even faster. So fast. This acid puddle's gonna have fun. Alright, let's see if death is kind and will let us through. Oops. No, stop that. There we go. Essentially, if you and death move on to the same square at the same time, you just pass right through them. It's a bit tricky to do quickly. If it takes you more than 3 tries, you should have just used a bomb. So, but if you do it the first try or the second try, you actually do save time. Alright, last treasure room in World 2. We only had 1 good exit. We had 2 okay exits and 1 bad exit. Not too bad. Alright, World 3. Oh! Pardon me as I get through there? Okay. We got the teleporters. There we go, that's good RNG there. If you get stuck inside the diamonds, you have to keep teleporting until you get outside the diamonds. So, and it's, what do you do with the teleporters? You hold a direction down. It will take you that side out of a teleporter in your range, but which teleporter you go to is random. So that's fine. If there's only 1, then it's fine, but if there's more than 1, good luck. Alright, these treasure rooms, that's a good exit. Have 22 options. If you get one inside the circles, then you did pretty good. That's the second best exit out of 22. That's pretty good. Alright, this level also has a very important upgrade, without which we probably can't beat the game, honestly. But we're going to be very careful. There you go. That is the magic upgrade. Now my bombs will do a lot more damage, which is very crucial for World 5. World 5 enemies are very tough. Get the key. Restore, there you go. So you'll see me, my key count won't be very high all throughout the run, because it's pretty much, it's all straightforward. My bomb count will be very high. A lot of the bombs will be used in World 5. That's a pretty bad exit. That's probably 5th worst. But, you could try to manipulate that, but I don't think it's very successful, because the manipulation gives you one that's a pretty bad exit anyway, and the time it takes to do the manipulation loses any time gain that you guys could possibly have. You're better off just hoping for the best. Got pretty good fight power in 56, it's always nice to see. And you can't get to that cache of items, there's no way in. It's just there to taunt you. All the walls are solid and there are no trap tiles, so. S level in the game, boom, done. Nice. Coming up on the end of World 3 here, 1 more treasure room. Hope for a close exit, maybe, possibly, could be. Yeah. Alright. When you see it transition to that screen in the middle of a level, it means I got a level up. At 50, 100, 200, 400, etc. treasure, you get a maximum health upgrade. useful, you know, but you don't want too many of those. The ideal route does not get more than one upgrade, but you need extremely good World 3 treasure room luck to do that. So World 4, you have some of these levels with invisible walls, always fun. Here's our first clue room. Alright, now with these trap tiles, what you can do is you can pause and unpause. And the pausing, because you're stuck in that spot for a certain amount of time, that time runs down while you're pausing. Alright, now time to focus. Because time to do some manipulations. Here's that chest I was talking about. That has death in it, but we got rid of it, so it's not there. Alright, let's hope for a nice 69. We want 2 teleports. That's good. That's 3 teleports, sorry. Hey, a nice 69. Gotta love it. Alright, manipulation time. You pause on the exit. You hold A, release A during the transition. This will guarantee the exit will be at the top of the screen, not the bottom. Alright, now we're gonna do this. This is the harder manipulation. Alright, this should make the exit be here. Got it? Otherwise, you have to, you know, find your way amongst all the teleporters. It's a bad time. You're likely to not even find the exit. So, you notice I have 0 keys. Doesn't matter. I have super shots. I can shoot the doors open. It's okay. All right, we're gonna do this to avoid death. We're gonna waste super shots, and then grab some more. Hope for extra teleport there. That sucks. Nothing you can do about it. No, shoot the door. Thank you. All right, another manipulation. Should get the exact same exit. There you go. That saves so much time. That's the reason why we improved the world records a few years ago. That saves almost a minute by itself. So, yeah. All right, World 5. Those red generators, you cannot run through. You have to shoot them or avoid them. You cannot use fight power to kill them. I had an extra bomb there, so I just wasted it. Oops, don't forget to manipulate this. Alright, this also has fake exits, but at least you don't have to run to all of them, or don't have to teleport. But that one's a guaranteed one. The second one is also guaranteed. Alright, this is really the only serious time in the run. Don't enter a wrong exit. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. Come here, Dad. Alright. All those other exits take you to 85, which is a dead end that takes you back to 84. And you just waste time and resources trying to escape. Luckily, the movement isn't so bad, but if you are slightly off with your shots, then you can waste time. Alright, I hope for these guys to get out of the way. You need to get out of the way, thank you. Alright. Another annoying level, we will use a bomb to clear out this monstrosity in the middle. Otherwise, good luck fighting through that with 400 health. You would die very, very fast if you didn't do that. You saw there, I lost 90 health just right there. Alright, manipulate this one. And then we say... first try. Alright. There's another annoying one. There are 4 corners. Hope for an exit in the first corner. No. Second corner. Okay, not bad. The manipulation takes too long, so it's not worth it. You hope for the best. Here, we want it to be here. Okay. And then we manipulate this one to be a good coin flip, hopefully. This is the last manipulation. We want the exit to be the top one, not the bottom one. We picked up an invulnerability potion, so we are currently invulnerable to all damage. Just not generic loss of life. There we go. Alright, manipulations are done. Now, it's just survive. Ah, you didn't let me through! Oh, you did. Okay, good. See ya. You hope for the acid puddles to cooperate there. They do not always do so. Alright, bomb time. Most important to do when using bombs is not to move too soon. Because as soon as you move, the bomb stops doing stuff. If you move too soon, it can stop clearing the screen. It, like, clears the screen from left to right, and if you move while it's doing that, then it stops working. All right, so password. God. Boner? Can you say that on this stream? Shout out to my brother who said God Boner on the GDQ stage. I don't know how he got away with it. And then we... Hey, it's right! Okay. If you enter it wrong, you die as soon as you enter the room. So, yeah. And now here's the three-headed dragon. They are only damageable when they are awake and not shooting. And luckily, when they shoot like this, their shots are hitting the middle head, so they're not hitting. And then we do this, we do super rapid turbo fire right into the head. Take the damage, don't care, it dies first. Alright, we gotta clear out one area there. Got 2 trap tiles. That was poisoned in the wall there, we shoot it, so it doesn't matter. Don't go in the exit yet, because we have to grab the... orb! And time. 15:59, and it was a minute and a half lost at the start, so 14:30-ish.
Yeah.
That's about what I was expecting, so excellent. Thank you very much. It's a very interesting game because there are 4 characters you can run as. I have done runs with all 4 characters. I do not recommend the warrior. The warrior runs very slow. My time in that category is over double my PP with the elf. So yeah, just from slow running. The wizard obviously has better bomb power. The Valkyrie has better armor, which doesn't help much, honestly. So, I mean, the lack of bomb power for the Valkyrie and the warrior are some of their biggest downfalls. For those, you have to have 10 bombs in the last level, or you just don't survive. So, because so the elf uses 1 bomb to clear the screen, the warrior needs 3 to clear the screen. It's really bad. So, and I also had a run in the all clues category, which actually, I do collect all the clues. So that's always fun. But with doing that without getting flow key is very, very hard because you need so many keys to do that. So, but yeah, that's a NES Gauntlet with the elf. Thank you very much. More NES Block coming up.